Uh, just for you to know, I was in the other room, breakout room, but there was also me and Claudio. So we left the breakout room and we entered this one. It's okay?
Oh, I sent one person for your room now.
Yeah. Sorry.
But it's okay. It's okay.
But she or he's probably going to be alone because...
Yeah, she's here, Hanyani. She's here. Yeah, so we can start talking. It's okay to say everyone here. Yeah.
And she's not here anymore.
Oh gosh, what's happening? Okay.
What's going on?
I think yeah, something happened. So let me see. Camila, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, of course. Good evening, guys. My name is Camila. I'm 26. I'm from Bahia, but today I live in Minas Gerais. I'm an agronomist, and today I'm a PhD student. So I use this place to practice my skills, and it's always a pleasure to be here. That's it.
That's awesome. And you, Claudio?
Okay. I'm 38. I'm from Guarulhos, São Paulo, and I work with IT. And I practice my English in TNT for almost, I think it's 3 months. It's been very good. It has been very good for me. And that's it.
That's nice. And you, Ranieri?
Hello, everyone. I'm Ranieri. I live in Uberaba, Minas Gerais State. I'm here in TNT since October to improve my communication English. I have a degree in business administration. I currently work in a university in my city. Yeah, that's it about me for now.
That's nice, really nice. And you, Gabriele?
Hello again. I suddenly left, sorry. But nice to meet you. I'm Gabriele, I'm 21. I teach English also, and I like to study other languages such as Spanish. I am studying social work at university, and I really like to be in this environment to talk to people, and it's a good way to practice my English.
That's really nice. And you, Jairo? Can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. I live here in São Paulo. I'm 30 years old. I have two cats, one dog. I like to roller skating. I play piano. I like to listen different kind of music. In general, I like to listen pop and jazz, and what else? And that's it.
You have a lot of hobbies, you know. I feel a little sad right now. Okay, and I think Alessandra needs to introduce, right?
Not yet.
Oh.
Okay, my name is Elisandra. I'm from Porto Alegre. I have been living in Halifax, Canada, and I am here to practice my English in order to get a job here. I am an agronomist also. Yes, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You know, my name is Maria Clara. I am 18 years old, and I'm from a small city, a countryside city in Pernambuco.
Okay, my name is Elisa.
Oh, okay, guys, I'm sorry. I was listening something here, you know. Yeah, again, and I am a history student. So, and that's it. I think we can start. talking about the questions, right? Answering the questions. So the question number 2 asks us about why do people lie? What do you think, Jairo? Why do people lie?
Lie?
Yeah.
Why? There are many different reasons. Maybe to protect themselves, maybe because they don't feel comfortable to face the reality. Sometimes because they don't want to say the truth, because the truth is not good enough, fun enough, interested enough, or even because the truth don't favor themselves. Like it doesn't give them for he or for her. I don't know how I can express this idea, but it doesn't give advantage. So if you tell the truth, you don't have advantage. So they, instead of it, tell lies. But there are many different reasons for that.
Can you choose someone, please?
Oh, sorry.
Choose
Yeah. Let's see here. Wallace.
Well, I couldn't agree more with Jairo. I think he said everything, and his ideas was the same as mine. I think lies is always about something that you're trying to hide because your reality is not cool enough. And for example, what the question that you asked us in the beginning, what did we do in the weekend? Well, nobody did. I mean, I believe that nobody did something very interesting. We just did things that was boring. And why should we hide that? We shouldn't. But to be more interesting and more cool, we usually tell lies. And I think about lies is about creativity and also about memory. Because once you lie, you must remember the details that you told to someone. And probably if you say something different from what you said in the beginning, the person will remember, you told me something different. Why are you trying to say something that's not what you said? And then you are catch. And then what could happen? Well, I think I should pick up someone. Let me see. Claudio, would you like?
Okay. I think it's a hard question because, like, I don't know, man. I think people like to protect themselves, like Jairo said. But I work with a guy a long time ago. They lied so much that they start to believe in our lies, you know. So it's hard to understand why people lie and can be better than other people. So for me, it's normal sometimes lie, speaking a little lie or told a little lie for someone, but lie for everybody and all the time, it's very weird. So I don't know. Being honest, I don't know why people lie. And you, Lisandra?
I think when someone is in a uncomfortable situation, they try to avoid this moment and some discussions about the behavior, the bad behavior generally. So yes, you feel guilt. I don't know. You feel guilt for to did something and you don't know tell about these happenings. for people, because maybe you will be judged and this is bad, you feel bad with yourself. Yes, I think people try to avoid these feelings, these bad feelings with yourself. Sometimes I believe people try to, in order to be more polite with some people, because sometimes people ask something, it's difficult to be honest 100%. So in this situation, people try to be more polite and at the end, tell some lies too. And you, Haniele?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. Because I think that people lie because they don't feel comfortable with something, and I think they said some little lies because they wanna don't to hurt someone, and they prefer to say other things that don't hurt the people. I think yes, I think it's resume. It's about your behavior in on situation that we live in the moment, and we chose the tell a little lie the situation. Yeah, I think it's about that. And what do you think, Gabriel?
Oh, I agree with you. As I see it, people that lie, they tend to show like a good part to impress, and they want to hide something. And I also think that everybody hides something, like to impress, to hide the ugly parts of life, the boring parts of life, especially in these days that we love to show like a really awesome life, and we see just good things of the other person. So I think that's why we have these social lies, but also there are people that really love to lie just to trick the other person. What about, I think Elisandra didn't talk, right?
Yes,
Mila.
yes.
Oh, Alexandra?
Yes.
Oh,
It's me.
Oh, Camila.
Yeah, I agree with you all. I have no more to say actually, but I think that every person has different reasons to lie, and it's complicated to answer and think about what this happened. But I agree with you all. Maybe it's afraid to cause some conflict or to feel more comfortable with yourself. But I think in the two most reasons for that. Yeah.
so Alexandra, I'm a little confused. Did you answer or not?
Yes, I answered.
Oh, awesome. Okay, guys. So for me, I agree with you all, guys. I definitely agree. And I would repeat what Wallace said in the beginning of the conversation. Wallace said that the people lies because they don't want to tell for the person that he is ugly, It's only for this reason. It's because the people are ugly, and for this reason the people lie, yeah. So going to the next question is the question number 3. Gabriele, can you read the question number 3?
Sure. Let me see. So what do you think of liars? Is it okay to tell lies? Starting with Wallace.
Well, I think we should first define what is a liar, because please show me one person that has never told a lie. Everybody tells a lie, everybody tell a lie every day, but the frequency is always different from one to the other. And is it okay to tell a lie? I think yes, it is. But, however, even though we tell lies, the sort of lies that we are allowed to tell is those that will not jeopardize someone, that will not cause anything bad for someone. For example, as the example I said in the beginning, you do not say, it's not fancy. You say that you tell someone that the person is ugly. You just say that the person is very not well dressed. And yes, that's a lie. But does this lie affect in a bad way the person's life? It doesn't. And this sort of lie, I think, yes, we can say. But those lies that there is an effect upon the people's lives, I think we shouldn't say, because, well, there is something to lie is something that we are allowed, but there is a level of lies that we could say. For example, you arrive at home at midnight. Let's suppose that I'm married and I arrive at home at midnight, and I tell to my wife that I was like practicing some random sports, but I wasn't. If I tell her that I was practicing some random sports, I would be lying. Will this lie affect in a way that my wife will be mad at me? I don't know how to say that. Let me see. Will she think that I was doing something that I wasn't supposed to? Probably, because who in the world practice sports at midnight? That's a lie that would affect in a bad way her confidence in me. And this sort of lies we shouldn't say. That's all. I think I spoke too much. So Gabriele, I must say your name in Portuguese, I think, Gabriele.
Yeah.
You already answered, didn't
No.
you?
No,
So go ahead,
just
please.
ask.
Give us the pleasure.
Okay, so I think I agree with you when you say that everybody lies, because we do that, like we have this kind of social pattern that we need to follow, not to be in trouble with everybody. Because if we are honest every time, probably we are going to argue, fight, discuss a lot with people. And sometimes we just don't want to hurt their feelings. We don't want to break the confidence also. Like, why am I going to tell a lie that will have like something like we are going to be apart in a relationship? It's not healthy if you lie this way. But sometimes we kind of don't have choice, because of course we have choice. We do that, but we don't want to argue with the other person that we even know. If you are like friends, if you're like somebody from your family, it's okay to tell the truth. But in social, like at work sometimes, or with strangers that you meet on the street, you're not going to tell, for example, if they ask you, are you okay, like in the middle of the street, you're not going to tell your story, like your whole story, the story of your day. It's not common, even though you can do this. So I think, in fact, it's normal. It's okay, these little lies that we tell, but not that big ones like that psychopaths do. Nothing like that, like lie. So that's what I think. And what about Jairo?
I agree with you, Wallace, and also Gabriele. I don't think that it's possible live in our world actually without lies. But as Wallace said, I don't think, first we need to understand what really is a lie. And unfortunately, I think nowadays be polite, part of be polite means be a liar. Someone said, I don't know who, but mentioned about ugly and those things. And I agree, but I don't think that's a lie. To be honest, I think that's a polite person trying to interact with someone. Like if someone may, even because sometimes when you think that this person is ugly, but from your perspective, but you don't know, maybe your perspective is wrong. She or he is really good, and from your wrongly perspective, you think that this person is wrong, but is ugly, but it isn't. So I don't know, it's difficult, but I do think that lie sometimes it's a kind of polite way to interact with people in general. Yeah, and that's it. I think we must lie, but I'm not sure if the word is lie. You know, all of us understand. Like, all right, should I tell the truth or not? We know if the truth is wrong or not, just to be said. So sometimes we don't take advantage of a truth, and sometimes we don't take advantage of a lie. So we say lies, but we don't take advantage. It's just because we want to be polite. So, all right, yeah, I think you're dressing a good, I don't know, a good shoes. That's a nice shoes. For me, you can say, all right, if you like, okay. For me, it's not a beautiful shoes, but I understand that you like, so okay. It's not a lie, and you are tell your perspective. I don't know. It's difficult, but in just a few words, I think we need to lie. But again, I don't think that is the proper word to use. I think it's like we need to split lies and be polite.
Okay. And you, Hanieli, what do you think about it?
Well, that's true that everybody say liar, but I think it's not good for everyone because I think it's about your behavior. And when you start to say just a little liar, and the next time you lie, and the next, and you can to become to be addicted about this, and I think we can lost in our liars. I don't know, but yes, I think about that because I think it's danger if you liar all time, because I think it's you can consider about your behavior. What is your, I don't know, about your behavior in your when you are living with the other people. I think you can consider the feeling of the other people, and I think that's the true. I think it's the good idea for me. And what do you think, Camila?
Yeah, about the lies, I don't know. I think it depends on the kind of lie. For example, in a relationship, there are some kinds of lies that is not acceptable because it makes the confidence affected in some way. But in I don't know, in small things like in your routine, it's more than normal to 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 tell some lies, because I don't know, small things about little things in your day, it's totally normal. And like we all discussed here, it's a way to keep some conflict away, or avoid something, or you're not feeling confident about it. So I think it's more depending on the context and the kind of life. And how about you, Danielle?
Yes,
Isn't
I
it-
already answered the question.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Mm,
Elisandra.
Yes. Okay. I think it's common. It's normal. It's a normal behavior of humans. But for me, it's not good. I prefer to hear a bad true than a lie, for example. I prefer to, yes, to know the real about the question or situation, even if it's hurt me a little bit, but I will understand it's better, and give me a good feelings about that person, for example. I think the problem is when it becomes normal behavior. You lie all days in all situations. In this case, is very bad. We need to try to avoid these situations, these behaviors, in my opinion. Yes, sometimes okay. Maybe when something is about yourself, something you don't want to tell something, and you need to tell another thing because you don't want to tell the truth because it's about yourself and not is related to other people, or this thing will not hurt other people, for example. In this case, I think it's okay tell something different than the truth. Yes, that's my opinion.
That's nice, really nice. I will. Okay, so let me see, Camila, can you read the question number 5, please? 5.
Yeah, sure. What is the biggest lie you've ever told? Oh, this is hard. Oh my gosh, I don't remember a big lie. But I don't know. I would say a lie to not meet someone. I don't know, something like that, because I already did that. Oh my gosh, I have an accomplishment and I don't allow to see you, something like that. But I think that's one more biggest lie, but I don't remember exactly. How about you, Jai?
What is the number of the question? I lost.
Number 5.
All right. Ever told? I don't remember. Let me think. I don't think that I really tell lies. So in general, I consider myself a polite guy, but not a liar. So I don't. I do know that in sometime I told to someone a lie, but I don't remember. I really don't remember. I'm trying, but I don't remember a time that I said a lie. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was a long time ago, so I don't remember. But I tell the lies that I just said, like, all right, I like your shoes. It's good. How many cost? Oh, really? 1,000. All right. That's good. It's worth. All right. These kind of things, but not really a lie.
Okay, so choose someone.
Let's see, Elisandra.
Maybe when I was young and I did or broke something or did something wrong for my mom, for example, and she asked me, okay, was you did something? No, we didn't. Something like that.
Okay,
And you, okay, sorry.
I have a question for you, Alexander. Like at school, when you want to get out of the school and you need to tell some like a lie, you know, do you have any kind of history like that?
About matar aula, tipo assim.
Yes. And go
Okay.
to the principal and say, okay, I need to go home because I'm sick, you know?
Yes. Maybe it happened to me too, of course, but a little times, one time, two times, I'm not sure. I don't remember what was the lie exactly, but I guess I did something like that.
Okay, so choose someone.
About you, Camila.
I think
You already
you
answered.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Wallace.
Well, I have never told a lie in my life. So actually, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
That's
you
a lie.
definitely.
That's
I
a
definitely
lie.
never told a lie before. Well, that's going to be the first time I'm telling a lie. But the question that you asked, Clara, brought me the example you said. When I was like 10 years old, 10 or 9 years old, I was at school. And not sometimes, often, okay, very often, I used to tell the teacher that I had headache because I wanted to get out from school and watch TV Globinho. But I was 9 years old. 9. I was like an angel. I was totally truthworth. I just wanted to watch TV Globinho, nothing else. And that's the truth. Teacher, please, can I go home? I have headache. I can't support that. Let me see who hasn't answered yet.
Haniele and Gabriele.
Haniele, go ahead, please.
Yes, I'm just laughing at you because I think everyone here, when was a child, they had this thing in your age of school. And yes, it happened to me on my school time. And I had a great imagination, so I just did some little liar on the
Good
time.
liars, right?
Nowadays, I think it's I can omit some information, but I just avoid to tell some liars. And
Gabriele?
who is missing? Who is missing?
Gabriele.
Isabelle, go ahead.
Gabriel.
Gabriele.
No problem. So I was thinking about that. I'm terrible at telling lies like face to face because I'm like an open book. People can see in my face when I'm lying. When it's like this kind of lies that are just not. No, it's not ugly. That kind of lie that you. Oh, I'm not going to go to this meeting because I'm sick. You know, I prefer to do this texting messages on WhatsApp because on social medias in general, because face to face for me, it's really difficult. But I was thinking like in a deep part of this question, because I was thinking that maybe the biggest lie that we ever tell is when we lie to ourselves. Like when you lie to avoid your feelings to other people, to other persons, we are lying to ourselves. We are trying to hide from ourselves, from our feelings, our thoughts. Sometimes things that are important, you know, that we are ashamed to declare, you know, when we want to almost run away from the situation, and that affect us. That can change like our personality, sometimes our way of acting, because we are sometimes, to avoid conflict, we are omitting and lying, and like inside of us we are like almost distracted, you know, because we are not honest. When we lie a lot, we are not honest with ourselves, so we tend to not believe anybody, ourselves and people like around us. So I think that's the problem of telling lies every time, because you're not being honest with the others and with us. That's a huge problem. But social lie, it's okay. It's normal. Everybody tells social lies.
Yeah. Oh, Gabriela, your speech was so deep now, you know. I was like, yeah, definitely.
I was trying to think something. And that changed my mind.
That's really nice. I agree with you all, guys. And I would ask, Hanieli, can you read the question number, 8?
Okay, I can. Would you ever lie in a court of law? No. I think it's dangerous to do this kind of thinking in this court. So no, for me it's not. And how about you, Jairo?
No, I think we can try do it, but it always brings us problems. Like if you are in a court, for sure they have things that will prove that you are lying or something. So you can try, but you shouldn't, because for sure they will show to everyone that you are lying in front of them. So I wouldn't.
So someone,
I need to. I always forget to do it. Sorry. Let's see, Wallacey. He's always in front of my screen, so that's why.
Oh God, that's dangerous. Okay, something that I saw that you both use it just a few seconds to think about if you would lie or not. And I believe that in a court of law, we shouldn't lie. We shouldn't ever lie, because that's the point, that's a line that we cannot cross with lies. There is a place that only truth could be said. And well, I wouldn't lie. I definitely wouldn't lie, because first, it's a crime. Second, I don't want to be in jail. That's the reason I wouldn't lie. But if I wouldn't be in jail because I had lied, well, that's something that I would think twice. But if a lie that I would be telling involves like a murder, I definitely wouldn't lie. But it's a line that we shouldn't cross, telling lies in court of law.
well, it's not even to help a friend.
Not even to help a friend. I think that's a moral line that I personally wouldn't cross.
Okay. Choose someone.
Let me see, Hanieli.
Oh, I did answer the question. Thank you.
Oh, really? Let me see. Elisandra?
Yes, I didn't lie in this situation, and maybe won't lie also if I have if I pass for this experience. Let me see. I don't know. I think Camila did an answer.
Yeah. So I wouldn't because I think it's a really serious thing, lie in a court of law, because you are subject to, I don't know, to something bad that can happen to you. So even I don't know, I think about bad situations, but even in a light situation, I don't think that could happen, because yeah, I think in a mix of situations that can happen after that, and I don't have any problem for me, so it's that it's better not to even to think about. Everyone.
Gabriel, I
answer.
think needs to answer.
So yeah, I hope I won't go to the court law to be judged. But in fact, I think I wouldn't lie. But Wallace was saying that even to hide a murder, you won't lie. But I think, as I see it, I'm not sure if that's right. But as I see it, parts of lawyer's job is to sometimes when the person are guilty, it's to try the best to hide information, to omit information, and sometimes to lie to protect his client, his or her client. So I think a lot of people do that on court to save their lives from prison, or I don't know, to be killed, like a huge something that is not good. That's why I think sometimes in the court people lie a lot to save their skin, their own skin.
Just a thing. You mentioned that the lawyer shouldn't lie. That, I mean, they could lie to help their client, but the witness, the person that is being asked the question, could this person lie or not? Because the lawyer, of course, is part of his job, his or her job, to help his client or her client. But the witness, could the witness lie or not?
That's the question. If it's like a friend of the person that is being judged, we don't know. This person can lie if he or she wants to compromise herself. It's their problem. But yeah, in fact,
there will be consequences. But are you open to the consequences or not?
Witness cannot lie because could get arrested.
Nobody, in fact, but we're talking about hiding and omitting things. They could, but they should suffer consequences from that.
Oh yeah, guys. So everyone's back here. How was the conversation, guys?
Clara, good talk you bring for us.
I think that's nice, really nice. So guys, I sent to you the links of the talk and talk and also the live that we did right now. And I hope we can have a really nice conversation next week. So come back here next week. Thank you. It was really nice to talk with you. I love you guys. Bye-bye.
It was a pleasure.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.